Hi guys, I'm Becky and welcome to another slow cooking recipe. So this one is a slow cooker omelette. So this is going to be online for you to all see the recipes. They're going to be on there. So this one's pretty easy and it's something really quick that you can do, but then you leave it for about 7 to 8 hours and people will think, what, doing an omelette 7 to 8 hours? Yeah, in your slow cooker on a low heat, and then you can leave it all day. And this recipe will feed about 4 people. So we're going to take an onion. Actually, I'll just tell you what we've got first. So we've got some hash browns that are partly defrosted. We've got some mushrooms. We've got some peppers. Now it does say just put 1 green pepper in, but we're going to be a bit versatile and use different coloured peppers. We've got some cooked bacon. We've got some cheese. You need 12 eggs. And we've got just over a cup of milk. Well, it says a cup of milk, but I'm just putting just over a cup of milk. And salt and pepper. So I'm going to take the onion and I'm going to use the claw hand with it, and I'm going to top and tail. Now you can have this nice omelette with salad, or if you like rice with it, or you can have it with just beans if you want just beans. And like I say, it feeds about 4 people. If you've got little children, it'll probably feed about 6. So 2 adults and 4 little children. So we've got an onion. Just going to chop that up. Nice and rustic. Nothing special. Do the other side. Now you can slice it if you want to slice it, or you can have it in chunks. It's totally your choice. And then we've got a yellow pepper, which I've just sliced around the top. I'm going to twist that, and then hopefully all the seeds near enough come out, as you can see. And then we've got a few more that's just in there, so I'm just going to get my knife, slice down the middle, and then just give it a little few pats on the top. And all the seeds come out. So we're just going to do it again, slice around the top. Give it a little twist. Oh, there's a few seeds in there, so I'm just going to take the knife down again, nice and gently. Just give it a little pat on the top. And then that's the seeds come out. Got a little bit more in there. So we're just going to slice up the pepper. I'm going to do mine into strips, I think, today. I have got some tomatoes I might add in this, so the more stuff you put in, the better.
Or cut your five away.
Yeah, if veggies in it, you can put veggies in there as well. So you can put broccoli. Like I say, if you've got any veggies left over from Sunday roast or midweek roasts, you can put that in as well. An omelette is quite, you can just use anything in it really, can't you now?
Yeah.
So we're just slicing up the pepper into strips.
Good leftover recipe as well, I think.
It is, yeah. And this one's quite a filling one. We're putting the hash browns in it, which is something a little bit different, and it'll give a little bit of different flavour as well. So we're just going to chop a few mushrooms up. Use any mushrooms, don't have to be butter mushrooms. If you've got tinned mushrooms, you can use them in there as well, or any jarred peppers. You can use anything in an omelette really. It's quite a cheap tea if you couldn't get all your stuff in the community shop, all your veggies and everything. It's a very cheap tea. So we're just going to slice a few mushrooms, just like that. Them to one side. So we're going to take some hash browns. I've used a slow cooker bag. Now a lot of people have asked questions about these just lately. They're really cheap, and basically the only reason why I use them is so it doesn't make your pots so messy. So then all you've got to do is just give it a nice quick wipe out when you finish. Because once you've done all your dinner in it and it's cooked, you can just literally lift that out and all your dirty messy bits are in that bag instead of messing up the slow cooker. So we're going to take some hash browns. It's all about layering this up, so I'm just going to move my slow cooker a little bit more forward to you, Mel, and then you can see inside there. So we're going to break the hash browns up a little bit, just give them a bit of a break up. Now you could add your cheese in with this as well if you wanted to add it at this point, you can do. Just going to break those up just like that. And then we're going to add a layer of hash browns at the bottom. Now you can use the sliced potatoes and do a Spanish omelette as well if you want Spanish omelette. You can use some spinach in there as well.
Cheese.
Yep, we're going to put a bit of cheese in. You could just do a cheese omelette. We're going to put a sprinkle of cheese in. And then we're going to put a layer of bacon in. And then we're going to do our peppers. And our mushrooms. And then we're going to put a bit of onion in there as well. And then we're going to do it, repeat it again. So we're going to hash browns just in the top, bacon. This will bring out some lovely flavours. If you're vegetarian, you don't have to add the bacon. And then we're going to add the rest of the peppers and the mushrooms and the onion. Move the mushrooms out of the way. So, right, we're going to add some cheese on the top there. Sorry, Mel. Just in the top. Get the messy bits. So we're going to take the eggs and we're going to crack just on the side. Now, if you get a little bit of shell in, I'm going to put one in just so you can see it. Just going to put a little bit of shell in there. Right, so a lot of people say that they have to chase round to get the shell out.
Yeah.
Little tip. Now, if you get the shell, the actual one half of your shell, and you get a bit stuck in your egg, if you use the half of the shell, and what it does, it cuts through the egg and actually flicks the shell out. So it's a little tip for you. Sometimes that does happen. Don't matter how good you are at doing it, it does happen. So we're just going to use 12 eggs. It is a very good tip to use if you're breaking eggs. Right, I'll show you another trick with an egg just in case you need it for making any meringue. So we're going to take the egg yolk away from the white. So if you drop that into your hand, give it a little jiggle, then all your white has come away from the egg, and then you've got just the yolk on its own. There's another little tip if you're using it for a different recipe.
There's all these gadgets out there, but there's ways of doing it.
There is, yeah. Some people say you can use pot bottle. I've seen pot bottle where you put it over the top and it sucks up the yolk. But hands are better than anything. Cheap as anything, just your hands. That's 12 eggs. There we go. I'm just going to go wash my hands every 1 minute. It's important to wash your hands when you're using more eggs. Right, so I'm going to tip them into there because it's a much larger bowl. And then we're going to add a cup of milk. And then we're just going to add some salt and pepper for seasoning. Now you can put some mixed herbs in this if you wanted to. Just a little pinch of salt. And then we're just going to whisk nice and gently the mixture together. And then we're going to add the cheese to the egg, the rest of the cheese that you've got left. Like I say, you can put tomatoes in this if you wanted to. You can put anything in there. So we're just going to add that mixture now to your slow cooker, all the way over the top of the hash browns and all your mixture that you've put in there. And then I'm just going to put the lid on. And then that goes on a low heat for 7 to 8 hours. Now, if you want it a little bit quicker than 7 to 8 hours, then put it on a high. Then just leave that all day, come home and you've got a nice slow cooked omelette in there. So there's another recipe for you, and I'll see you all again soon. Thank you.